welcome to the summary video of lecture 3. So basically in today's lecture we have seen three things: how you can create a CSV file from your ELAN file, how you can segment that file using the CSV file and the Python code, and then finally how you will create the training matrix. So that is the final aim, to create a training matrix to train your model. So let's see the steps. So basically we are using a long wave file. So I have created close to 100 utterances in Khotta language. So accordingly, like you will be having for your own language the wave file and the annotation, right? So from this, what you have to do, you have to export this file as CSV. So you just go to export tab delimited text, and then you check mark all these fields which I have already done. You can see in the screen, and then you select OK. So once you select OK, you will get the option to select the CSV file and just rename the file. Any name you can give. Since already one file is there, I will write it new and then save it. Then once it is saved, you have to open the file in Excel. So once you double click, it will open it. What you have to do, you have to delete the first row because we don't need this. And then you go to column C and write here the header as start time, because this is the starting time of your audio signal and this is the end time, right? And then this is the duration and this is the text. So you have to rename column C, E, G and H. Why we are doing it? Because we will need this in the Python code, right? So next we have to go to Google Colab and we have to open this code. So this code I have already shared in the WhatsApp. You can download this code and then you can upload it from here. File upload notebook. So once you upload, you will get this notebook. So what you do here, you need some file. You need a wave file, CSV file and one directory. So you upload this file. So I will upload one by one. So this is the wave file I will upload. It will take some time because it is, I think, close to 60 MB. So till it is uploading, I will create a new folder. So what is the name of the folder? Khotta _ segments. Right. So as you can see here, the output directory. So rename it. Make sure you don't make any spelling mistake. And then I also need the CSV file, right? So then I will upload the CSV file. So I can upload Khotta new also, but already I have the same file. So I will upload the old file. It is the same file, right, which I have created just now. So I have uploaded these three files. I have uploaded these two files and I have created one folder. Now I will run them one by one. I will run first the first block and then I will run the second block. So what is the use of second block? Second block is basically reading your CSV file. It is seeing the start time and end time, and then it is segmenting your wave file and it is saving it in the output directory. So once it is done, you will see the output that it has successfully segmented all the 100, right? It has successfully saved all the 100 segments to the folder. Right. So if you open this, you can see all these files. So what are these files? These files are basically the ELAN file, these small segments, which are now automatically created into a new file and saved. So this is the advantage of Python. Otherwise, you have to manually do it. That is a very tedious task. Next, what you have to do, you have to zip the folder. So it will create a zip file, which you can download. Right. If you run the next line, okay, still we can't see the zip file. So I think it is still creating the zip. So now once the zip file is done, you can either manually download it or you can run the next line of code to download it. So it is already with me, so I will not download it again. So if you download and unzip it, you will find something like this, like Khotta 002, Khotta 99. So this is the next step which you have to do. You have to create the segment and download it. Then what you have to do, you have to create a list of all the files in a folder. So you run the next line. Once you run this line, you will get an output file, file-list.txt, right? So I will also show you what is there in file-list.txt. So it will automatically save here. Right? See, you will get the file list.txt. So once you download this also, you have to right click and you have to download. So again I will show you what is there. If I'll go to the folder, sorry. Yeah. So if I go to file list, what you can see, it is having all the names of the file. So we will need this while we are creating the training matrix. So that's all from the Python script. That is the last thing which we have to do. Now once we have this, we have downloaded these two. We have downloaded the folder zip file and we have downloaded the file-list.txt. Then we again go to our folder and now we will create the training matrix, right? So let us create. So again you create a new Excel sheet and rename it as training matrix. I am giving it new because already it is there, but you can give simply training matrix.csv. Then you open this, right? So go to column B and then you open the file which is already you have created, right? This is from the ELAN CSV file which is just modified. So just copy column H and go to column B and simply you paste it, right? So your column B is ready with the text. Now we have to make column A. So column A will basically contain the path of the wave file. So now we are going to create that. So again you have to go to the file list, open the file list, copy everything and then go to your training matrix and then paste it somewhere here, right? Simply paste it, paste. So now you have all the file names, but we need the absolute path. So we also need the path of this file. So what I will do, I will again go to the folder. I will copy the path. Now I will copy the path of the files. I will copy it and then I will paste it again in the training matrix somewhere here, right? And what I will do, I will put a slash at the end because I need something else to go after it. So I will put the slash and then I will drag it all the way to the down till 100 file, right? Now what I have to do, I have to combine column D and column F to create the absolute path of this file. So what I will do here, I will go to column H, I will write the formula equal to concat and then first thing I will give is F2 then comma D2 and then I will press enter. So once I press the enter, you can see this whole file path name is created. Now I will simply drag it all the way to the down, right? So now I have the path of all the files, right? So what I will do here, I will right click, I will copy, I will go to column A and I will not paste it, but I will do paste values, the second option. If I do the first option, I will not get anything. So make sure you paste the values, right? So now I have the path of the file and I have the corresponding text. Now you write the header as file path and rest of the thing you delete. Rest of the section I will delete it, right? Delete or clear content. So you land up with your 2 column which you required for your training matrix. So this is how you will create the training file, right? So this was all which we have done in today's lecture. So you do the same thing for your own data set. If you want to first do it on my data set, I have already shared all the relevant file. I have shared the WAV file, I have shared the EAF file. So first you can try it on these file and then you can try it on your own data set, right? So that's all from the third lecture. If you are having any doubt anywhere, you can ask to me directly on WhatsApp. I will reply there accordingly, okay? So in the next lecture, we are going to see how these training matrices are used to train a model, okay? So that is for the next lecture.